Hi everybody and welcome to the weekly newsletter on the 10th of October. Let's get straight into it then. Lots of things this week. You can see we've got a long list, so I'm going to try and rattle through these so you've got a bit of information and you can go back to it if you need to. So this theme, we're still looking at our new core values, and resilience is one of those core values that we've been looking at. And especially this week, we've been looking at how people with greater need or disabilities could show that extra resilience to achieve in life. And we've been specifically looking at Ellie Goldstein, who's the contestant on Strictly Come Dancing, who also has Down syndrome. And it allowed us to discuss the wider issue of the wider theme of British value, which is mutual respect and tolerance. So it did open up some interesting conversations with the children. So feel free to talk about that if you're watching Strictly, and the things that Ellie's had to go through in her life to be successful. Attendance then, a little bit of a drop this week, which we need to get the attendance back up. We're at 93.1. Again, we're aiming for 95%. Lowest ones this week were around reception and team 10, team 8. So if we could, and team 3 as well, if we could keep that high. Congratulations to those ones who were over 95%. So team 9, team 4. We do celebrate this, by the way, weekly in our celebration assembly, and the children are getting points. So if they're in and their class has the highest attendance, they're getting points towards prizes at the end of each term. So there is a bit of a running total and a bit of a competition behind this. So support your children, support their class, get them in, get them learning. Star of the week then, lots of successful people again. So there's someone for each class there, and Star of the week. So really proud of those people who've done really well. And remember, you could be the winner next week, or your child could be the winner next week. And then this week's Wake Up Wednesday is all about dealing with traumatic and challenging events. As always, you can get more information if you go to the Wake Up Wednesday website at the National College. You can see all the links for that there, where you can get the sheets. But effectively, people go through something traumatic, such as a bereavement in the family, a bullying, persistent bullying incident, or a family crisis. It can take time to make sense of what they're feeling. So this guidance is there to support you as parents and adults to support children through those difficult times. And then some reminders about safeguarding. Just a reminder that phones are not to be used on school site for children at all, and for adults as little as possible, please. We had an incident last week where someone had recorded something on site and that shouldn't have been shared, and the child shouldn't be on anywhere online, and that does cause a safeguarding risk. So we would appreciate you not doing that. There's some guidance there if you want about using appropriate apps, online safety, and then also just a reminder that if we are made aware of an incident that's even online, that's even from school, it's on the school grounds, it's in the school uniform, we will follow our normal behaviour policy for that, regardless if it's after 3:30. If the children are still on site or they're in the school uniform, we will follow our policy as absolutely normal. And the same sanctions will be there if we found someone guilty of something or doing something that's not okay and it's not kind. So just thank you for working in advance with us on this. Then next one, rights of the child. Our weekly right this week is Article 5, and that is your family has to help protect your rights and help you know what they are. So as families, it's our duty to protect our children's rights and also make sure they know what they are. And if you're wanting to know what all of the rights are, you can go to UNICEF's Rights Respecting School. I'll put a link on here after where it says Article 5, so you can get a link straight to it. Next thing, that's just one picture. We had a lovely open classroom event this week. On Tuesday, it was great to see so many families turn up and get to speak to those families and see the children showing their parents the things that they'd done in their classroom and the things that they'd done in their books. It was a really nice feel because it's just something in addition to parents' evening to allow you to engage with school more and allow your children to show off about what they've got and be proud about it. So thank you so much for supporting that, and we're aiming to do more of these, try and do one each term. So there'll be another one after Christmas and another one in the summer term for you to see the progress as it goes along the year. And then with that in mind, Parents' Evening, just a reminder that we've got Parents' Evening 2 sessions next week, so make sure you've got booked onto that. The link went out with School Spider, and you can sign up via School Spider. During that time, we'll have the book fair as well, so which is coming up in a second I'll talk about. We've also got the photographer coming into school on the 4th of November. That is for individual portrait photographs and for any siblings that we have in school. So if they're in school and they're both attending school, or all three of them are attending school, or more in some cases, then they will have a sibling photo together. as well. And then onto the book fair, like I was talking, we've got the Scholastic Travelling Book Fair, and that will be around for parents' evening, and then it will be on after school each night. Some of the proceeds go towards getting more books back into school, and it's a great idea if you're buying early Christmas presents or birthday presents. You can come and pick up these quality books, and the timetable's there for you. Monday in the community room, Tuesday in the dining room during parents' evening, Wednesday in the community room, and then Thursday again in the dining room. Lots of opportunity to get your children reading. Then we've got the Poppy Appeal. We're supporting it again this year. Obviously, that goes without question that we're going to support it. All proceeds go towards the Royal British Legion. It's cash only for that though, and we've got a range of products that the children can buy. We'll be starting those at parents' evening, and we'll also have some children coming around with those. So if you want to send your child in with some, they can do. If you want to get it parents' evening, you can do. Then another really, really good milestone that we've taken part in the last year, which was set up by the staff here, is the Tesco Fruit Scheme. So we applied and we were accepted onto the Tesco Fruit Scheme, which means we have an absolute abundance of fruit coming to school. But the impact reports come out here, and you can see some of the different things there. So like 100 plus types of fruits and vegetables have been nibbled, chomped and crunched by children. So that's how many different fruits and vegetables people have tried. 411 schools take part. We get a prepaid Tesco gift card to buy our fruit. Some of these stats are brilliant, but one of the really lovely things for us was that one of our quotes from our report was put into the overall report there, where you can see my daughter will now eat fruit that she wouldn't even try at home. So we're in our second year because we got accepted again. I just want to say well done to everybody who first of all, applied, got us on the course, and have helped support the course, who go and get the fruit on a weekly basis. A big thank you to our team of children who divvy up all the fruit in the morning. They take it through to the classrooms and make sure it's ready, and for Mrs. Griffin for all of her excellent chopping skills and her team in the morning. Next one, as you know, Manchester's going to be trying to become a child-friendly city, so they're going for the award from UNICEF to become a child-friendly city. And one of the things that they're looking at is play sufficiency assessment, which means how much play is available within the local area, within Greater Manchester. So what we're aiming to do here is support Greater Manchester and Manchester City Council by asking parents to fill in the survey, which you can get onto by scanning the QR code, or you can click on the link here and it takes you directly through to it. But it's got some really important questions. We're also going to work through this questionnaire with the children. It's anonymous, so you don't have to put your details on it at all. So that allows us to work through with some of the children and get their insights into what's available for them. But again, a very important survey. If you could join in, all it's going to do is make the city better for your children in terms of spaces for them to play. Then obviously the bus strikes, there's some information around that. Today was the Friday the 10th, so that one's gone. Bus strikes tomorrow and apparently Monday. Hopefully they can come to some form of resolution before then. But it means around 190 services, including some dedicated school buses, don't run. So if you've got older children who are on school buses, just check that. And you can see the locations where it will be impacted, the levels of mixed service, etc. But lots of information on there. If you want any more information, you can click on this site as well, which takes you to the B Network. So in overall, we've got attendance. Obviously, we need to get that back up to over 95%. We've got the safeguard reminders about using phones on school site. We've got the school photographer coming in on the 4th of November. We've got the book fair with us all next week. We've got parents' evening as well. We've got the bus strike, so just be aware of that and make sure that you've organised suitable travel to school. A lot going into this week. We are at 9 minutes long now, so I apologise that you've had to listen to me for that long, but lots of information that we needed to get across. Thank you so much for this week. We've got 2 more weeks of this half term. Children are working really hard. We're seeing lots of progress with our new schemes of work. So well done to everybody, and we will speak to you again next week. Thank you.